Hey guys, CSGO Shtt number 2 here, week 2 that is, where I talk about shit that should get into CSGO one day, hopefully. Who knows, Valve will know. But basically, there's a giveaway up for grabs. Check the description down below, there's Spectrum 2 case keys. But other than that, this is the USP Bionic, I think it's called the Atomic Tangerine. Yeah, it's Atomic Tangerine. I had to look in my notes real quick. But the point is, it looks super duper nice. It's much better than the stainless steel, I can assure you that. It has a bit more detail and a bit more bumps and whatnot. But there's 3 variants of the skin, the green and the grey version. But what's special about blossomalex is the fact that she's the creator of the UMP Arctic Wolf and the MP9 Bionic. So yeah, there's a bunch of skins she makes for Dota 2 and CSGO, but yeah, just this is the tip of the iceberg in terms of like what she can make. So if you are interested, definitely check it out in the workshop. But this is one of the sickest USPs I've seen. Hopefully it gets into the game. Who knows? So you might notice that this map kind of reminds me of the Battlefield 1. I think it was Shanghai, Siege of Shanghai, I think they called it. But the tower falling over in the middle. But the point is, 3 guys made this map. One of which I believe worked on Empire and Santorini, I think it was, during Operation Wildfire, if I remember correctly. But the point is, this map looks pretty darn nice, but unfortunately it kind of is sort of plagued. Plague's the wrong word, but like, it has a few graphical quirks, you know. I feel like they need to work on this map a little bit more because I feel like, for some reason, a lot of props and whatnot pop in and pop out, but in terms of how it plays, and that's what's mostly important, is how it plays. Well, I can't really comment on that because, well, unfortunately, I've yet to play against any real-life opponents, like human opponents, that is. But against bots, I think it's kind of unique in a sense that there's like 2 different levels. There's the top level and the bottom level, and this is the radar. I've never quite seen that in a custom-made CSGO map or any other CSGO map. I think it's not unique to this map, I hope not, but it's the first time I saw it, at least during recording. But no, in terms of how to get underground, there's multiple routes, so it's just going to be pretty interesting how this map plays out. And the closest map that I can think of that has kind of 2 levels is Vertigo, and it didn't have like multiple, it sort of did, but they're kind of, this one feels a bit more free, if you will, when it comes to verticality and how to go from top ground to down underground and vice versa and whatnot. But in terms of aesthetically pleasing, this map definitely looks nice, but just unfortunately some things pop in and out here and there and everywhere. Not really, but other than that, just I've never quite played a map like this, and it really does remind me of Battlefield 1. I don't know if that's quite the direction they were going for when it comes to Siege of Shanghai, but other than that, I think the underground just looks phenomenal. You know, it just looks super duper nice and just like quite wide, but understandable because this is a subway we're talking about. But other than that, this is a site. So I can't really comment on how a site plays. It doesn't really remind me of anything, so I guess it's unique in that manner, but I do think it's pretty cool how there's that custom-made model in the center, but unfortunately you can't climb on that or anything like that, or plant the bomb up there. Maybe you could boost up there if you got 2 players or something like that, but I doubt it. It's just like a solid block of, just a block, so to speak, an invisible block. But this is bomb site B, and I feel like someone's trying to redecorate it, but I feel like at the same time, the terrorists are trying to redecorate it with a bomb, or a birthday present. It's just a clock, bro. But the point is, just when it comes down to it, like unfortunately I would love to play this with other people, but unfortunately all I can do is just play against expert bots, and they're pretty fucking retarded. But other than that, it looks pretty darn super duper sexy. So last up is Desert Eagle Godlike. This is iteration 2 of 3. So there's 3 different variants, so check that out in the workshop. But basically, yeah, this looks super duper nice. This one's the one with the gold highlights here and there and everywhere. But I don't know why, but the author himself, BatmanZ, reckons it looks far better if this gun is the custom paint job. And what I mean by that is, if you look at the point disarray, the AK-47 that is, that's a custom paint job, while, I don't know, the M4A1S Golden Coil is a gunsmith style. And I think this gun needs a little bit of shine to it. Kind of like the Desert Eagle Blaze. Imagine if that was just like a custom paint job, that would look not as nice. But when it comes down to it, like no matter what, you can't deny that this gun is super darn like nice. You know, it's just nice. But other than that, nah, just when it comes down to it, it just reminds me of 300. I did enjoy that movie. And I don't really know where I'm going with this, but I think this gun should get in the game because I would like to see more startup workshoppers kind of like get their skin into the game. But that's about it for this video. These are the people that made or featured in it, so check their shit out in the description. And I hope wherever you are within the world, you have a fantastic day.